Hello everybody, George Packard, Family Lawn and Landscape. Made it down to Florida. We're all excited and completely wore out, but this is our morning ritual. We're going to get in the truck today with the guys, but before we do that, Mama got up, made the bed, cleaned up the house. I got myself ready. Ta-da! And anyway, now there is the cup of coffee I've been waiting for all day. And Mama is out here playing with our babies. We are in our Florida home. Nothing fancy. Oh, first one, Jerry.
Hey, you two. Are you ready? I can't throw a frisbee.
Mama, say hello. Mama.
Hello. You ready? Ready?
Losing it in the sunlight.
Come on, baby, come on. Come on, bring it in. The babies, come. Come here.
I have my beautiful babies. It's Jerry. He's the boss. And that's his boy Diesel. Mercedes, the lady. Of course, so you got Dad on the right, the boy in the middle, and Mama on the left. Awesome, awesome dogs.
You too.
And then I got my Mama right here, my sweetie. And she is going to work with me today. I know what you guys are thinking. What's wrong with you, George?
Ready?
Why would you bring your wife to work with you? You know why? I'll tell you why. 'Cause she's going to see what it's like to work out there. Ta-da! Everybody, we're going to work. And making his debut today is my general manager, Ron Matt Miller. Ron, say hello to the people.
Hello everybody, how are you today?
And tell them how wonderful I am as a boss.
He is the most wonderful boss I've ever had in my life.
You're such a bullshitter. Follow us this way. Ron, what truck are we taking today?
We're going to take the Isuzu. We have a big mobile home park to do this morning.
Okay. And of course, packing the lunch, like I always preach to you people. Okay, I'm going to check the, first thing I'm going to do is check the oil on the mower. Ron, you want to check the oil on the truck? Yeah. All right. If you check them right away before you've moved anything, then you don't have to worry about wiping the stick off because everything drains down overnight. Alright, so now that's done. We've got blowers, gas cans, backpack sprayer, trimmers, hedgers. Should be everything we need. Okay, so today what we're gonna do, we're gonna ride along. Ron's gonna show us some of all the new clients that we picked up today, and my wife is actually gonna work with us today, which is totally awesome. And we're going to show her what we go through in a typical day. That way we don't have to listen to all that bitching anymore. Maybe she'll have an understanding of where we're at.
I have an understanding. I've done this before. Many times before, remember.
So, anyway, whatever. She's babbling. Don't pay any attention. We always keep this clipboard along because it's very neat. You can keep everything in there. Makes it way more organized. That truck is going very fast. So, anyway. You have everything in here. Here's your typical mow sheets that we use to print off for the guys. They change all the time because you're always getting new clients. If you're doing everything I'm telling you to do, you're getting new clients. But it's kind of neat because before we had this, we just had papers everywhere. Things were missing nonstop, so it helps helps the managers keep everything under control in one spot. And at the end of the day, they go through here, they pull out the contracts and whatnot, whatever has to go into the office, and they send it in, and just keeps you better organized. So now what we're gonna do, check the oil and everything. We got to go fuel everything up, and then we're off to work. Right, Ron?
Yes.
Yes. Your Silvertone W. Okay. Okay, guys, you see that vehicle? Now we're just sitting at a stoplight here, but if you look around, you'll see these guys like this all day long. The competition where we're at is just fierce, is it not, Ron?
It is. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's just terrible. They're just non-stop. Look at them. They're right next to us here. There's another one behind us back there. It's forever and a day. So that's why I preach to you guys about the importance of the internet and having a good website and whatnot, because you got to compete. You need everything you can to compete with guys like these, because there's literally hundreds of them. And it seems like there's a new one born every day, or you'll see a new truck every day or every other day. It's just ridiculous. So anyway, so you got to do an awesome job for people when you do get them, because you certainly don't want to lose.
Smile, Uncle Ron, you're on Canon camera.
Okay, you know, you can tell you're in Florida because you come out here to put fuel everything up, and right off the bat, go figure, the car doesn't work out here because they don't have something set with the pump right, and you got to go in the store. So all that monkeying around, we've probably been sitting here for 10 minutes waiting for them to turn the pump on so we can fuel up. This is the beginning of a typical day in Florida. So yeah, a typical day in Florida where you just can't get anything to work right at the pumps. Fill up our 2-cycle right away. That's done. Everything else filled up. Of course, we have a low tire now, so must have picked something up yesterday in the lawn. You're always getting flat tires left and right. So I'll show you how we fix that in a minute. A little cool out today also, but it'll warm up soon. Hopefully. I'm glad from Wisconsin to wear a sweatshirt. Well, as usual, flat tires. And Ron? You can see Ron in. Yeah. Who's the man, Ron?
George is the man. And he does pay me every week.
Well, we gotta try and figure out where the leak is so we can patch it, so we can get moving. For the love of God. Surprised me. I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Every time we go to do the big part, we always have a flat tire.
That's something.
It's either coincidence or karma.
What are you doing?
I'm putting a plug in a hole I found in the back tire.
Okay. See from up there? There. All set?
Should be good, yeah.
Awesome. This, by the way, is RJ. He's also one of my managers. Say hello, RJ. Hello. All right. Okay. Now, once again, here we are, an hour later, still at the gas station, trying to get on the road, but this is the way it is. Just a typical day. Now we're going to get back in the truck for another exciting episode of Truck Talk. Okay, welcome to yet another exciting episode of Truck Talk. I'll be your host, George Packard, along with my co-host, Ronald Matt Miller.
Good morning.
Who is the best boss in the world?
George Packard.
Thank you, Ron. You'll have your job forever and then some. Now we just arrived at the trailer park. I'm a little bit nervous, so I'm having my fake cigarette because it's been a couple of months, but I still haven't smoked anything. Now let's pan over to my wife over here. who is smoking. And I love her to death. She pretty much owns the keys to everything. I work for her. Okay, Ron, give us a little breakdown of what we have to do today.
Well, today normally we get here and the first thing that we do is we go to the main office, and they always give us between 32 and 40 properties, extra vacant properties here in the park. We do all the common areas, we do all along the highway, we edge, we mow, blow, we do a lot of weed spraying here, and normally this is about approximately a 7 to 8 hour job for 4 people to do.
All right, awesome. That was very well.
Thank you.
You can be
What I learned from the best.
Well, once again, Ron will be with me forever. You're number one, Ron. Don?
You, George.
I mean, that's besides Don. Don is definitely number one, and then there's Ron and RJ. Anyway, with the you just spray right away around everything so that if they'll let you get away with it, this saves a lot of time because then you can go and spray things you don't have so much to trim around. Like I have pre-emergence in here right now, and I'm going to spray this, and then everything will be great. If you just take 2 minutes, spray the whole thing, be done with it. Now I won't have to come back and trim this property probably for a month. Okay, so that's why it's important to just spray whatever you can get away with spraying, okay? But of course, make sure you're licensed for it or you'll get in trouble for that. So that's what I'm going to do now. Got hung up on a little bit there. We got a license. There, so it only took a couple of minutes, but saved us a lot of time. Okay, Ron, what have we just completed today?
We just completed all the properties and all the common areas of the trailer park that we do every other week at this time of the year. And now we're going to go back on our regular residential mow list.
Yes. RJ, do you concur?
I concur with that.
Don Marie?
I concur.
She is so hot.
Get up. Okay. Good out of here.
Okay. One job to another. What do you need to do?
I always take the address off of our mow sheets,
Which is that?
which is this,
Yeah.
and I just type it into the GPS of my phone and let it do its thing. And it's never, they're a lot more accurate than any Garmin or other products that are similar to that.
All right. So you're basically using Google Maps.
I'm using Google Maps, and it's almost as good as the GPS is in the truck.
Yep. Okay. Awesome. Let's go. Mama, what are you doing?
Wishing my son happy birthday.
Oh yeah, it's my son's birthday today. We got to call him. RJ, what's your thought on that?
Happy birthday, Cole.
Yes. Happy birthday, Cole. Yes.
The reason I put the small mowers on front, because the next properties we're going to, it's easier and faster to use the bigger mower instead of trying to use one small mower or two small mowers.
Okay, that's all fine and dandy, RJ, but I didn't even know you had done it, so stop bragging about it. Right, Ron?
It's more efficient.
Right, George. Absolutely. Who's the best boss in the world, Ron? George Packard. Damn right.
And this is another fine afternoon of
Truck Talk. Woo! On the road, boys. Let's go make some money. Hey guys, this is one of the nicer neighborhoods that we're in here. These are the big subdivisions and stuff that we work on, and everything's got to be manicured just perfectly. You see how Ron did a nice job with the edger. All the managers get trained on every aspect. They know firsthand what it takes to do all of the edging and the weed whipping and the mowing. And then there's the boss here walking around picking weeds, because she's not above that. Right, baby?
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, the Isuzu truck. Just kind of show you guys a little bit of, a little disorganized today. We've got a lot going on right now, so we grabbed whatever equipment we could get our hands on, and we got a few things we got to repair, got to fix, this, that, and the other. But yeah, this is our setup for today, and we're making the most of it. My beautiful wife. She had to come out today because she wanted to see how these jobs are being maintained, and she came out and just pulled a small handful of weeds out of this whole property, which is awesome. So the guys are really doing a good job on this. I'm lucky to have good managers. These guys are both my managers, and they just do a great job. And today I said, hey, we're going to get the A-team together and come out, and we're going to have a look at all these properties, see how the rest of the guys are taking care of things. And so kind of a hands-on experience for us here. This is good. You need to do this. Stay on top of your game, you know. Okay, so anyway, Starbucks properties here. We do a lot of these in Florida. When we started out, they just gave us a handful of them. They said, here, can you guys take care of these? Now we do a ton of these things. So Starbucks is a good client. We have a lot of good clients like this. But how you get them is you got to get your foot in the door somewhere. So you walk in, you can talk to them. It's nice that they came to us, actually, because we have a good reputation here. But a lot of times you can just go in there and talk to the manager, especially if you see a shitty property, a place that looks bad, that isn't being kept up. Go in and ask to talk to the manager, and just tell them, you know, hey, I can do a lot better job than what's going on out there, okay? You're not out there trying to steal somebody's work, but you're trying to get some work for yourself, okay? Like I say, we do a ton of these things, and they're good money makers, you know. I mean, commercial, I'm not heavy into commercial. I'm more so into residential, but if we wouldn't have got handed a whole pile of these things, I wouldn't even take them on, you know. But so anyway, that's what it is. You got to do a good job on them, and I got to get to work before my boss fires me. Of course, picking garbage, that's always my favorite. Okay, so anyway, we're working at Starbucks there, And I wish we'd have had this on film, but we didn't because we were all working. Some lady, I'm blowing things off in the parking lot. We got 2 blowers going out there. And a lady in a convertible comes up to me and starts chewing my ass because I blew debris in her car. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm doing my job out here. I'm blowing the parking lot off. You pull up into it and I'm the bad guy because dirt's getting in your car. Man, all that for a $6 cup of coffee. Are you kidding me? I mean, she had to have her coffee, Ron. Holy crap.
Well,
you know, I'm going in there no matter what. I don't care if there's a cyclone of, you know, blowers going on in there. Here's a thought. Roll up your windows. Put the rag top up. Do something, but no, can't do that. Hell no. All in a day at Family Lawn and Landscape. And that's another small portion of truck talk. Uh-oh, what? What's the matter?
Phone.
What do you mean the phone? What about it?
The phone must have fell out of my fucking thing again.
I'm sorry, what was that, Ron?
It fell out of my fucking pouch.
Ron, always trouble. Mother, what are you doing? You got the phone, okay, yeah, girl. He's gonna learn. What's he gonna learn? He's gonna learn to keep control of that phone.
I couldn't even look up because I knew I'd laugh.
You gotta go, Ron.
Somebody call it.
What do you call it? What do you mean you lost it? Like on the lawn? Walk around the house. Here, I'll call. RJ. It's got to be out there somewhere. RJ's a beauty, ain't he?
You got it, though.
I love him to death.
It's okay. I got it off.
Yeah?
I got it off. Did RJ know you got it or no?
No.
Oh, George. They're going to walk all over.
I know they will, but this will give us time togetger.
That's not
And we
nice.
can rest. We don't have to work because we're
That's
just...
not nice.
It's not very
That's
nice.
very nice.
I wonder how long they'll be.
5 minutes or so.
I wonder how long they'll be. I wonder if they can even see me. I don't know.
Turn your camera around when you do that.
I don't know how to do that. Wait, there's a way to do it. Hold on. They're still trying to call it, I can tell.
Oh, yeah, it's ringing. It's buzzing. It looks like a camera with circles around it.
Hey, look. Yeah. What?
Where was it?
What's going on? Oh,
Turn
no.
your volume back up, Ron.
This is a perfect example why your manager should always have a tracking device on his phone, because if anybody loses it, mine is lost at least 3 times a day. So much for truck talk.
Mother, look how naughty you are. She had it the whole time, Ron.
What?
She did. She did, RJ.
He
She had
gave
it the
it to
whole
me.
time.
He gave it to me.
She had it.
You fuckers send us out on a wild goose chase.
I tried to stop you, but you just kept going.
I thought you pointed.
It serves you right.
Yeah, he tried to stop you from calling it, but then as quick as you start calling it, I got it to cut the ringer off so that it went.
All right. On to the next one. Oh, imagine that. Another lawn guy. Woo. Yeah, hey, Ron. Yeah.
I know, but he won't be here long.
No, he will not. You know why? Because he's not us.
He's not us.
That's right.
The chances are he probably doesn't have a license or insurance.
I'd say the odds of that are pretty damn good. Nice, beautiful neighborhood, though. RJ, what's your take on the whole situation?
On the day?
Yep.
Well, the day's nice. It's a little cool, but not bad.
I agree. I concur. There's another big word. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, when we do houses for like mortgage companies and Chase Bank, things like that, or people that rent places out or they sell places, like now we just got word that this is going to be our last cut on this place, which means they either sold it or they rented it to someone. So what we're going to do is automatically, what Ron's doing here, he writes up a proposal, And while we still have access to the house, we always drop our proposal in there and letting them know that we've been maintaining the property, and if they would like for us to continue to, here's the price, yada, yada, yada. So that's what he's doing. Okay, one thing that's come up a few times, you guys, I just want to touch base on. I've had people talk to me about these ride-on mowers, okay? And their big thing is, oh, a walk behind is just as good and just as fast. Let me show you how fast these things are, and then you tell me if they can keep up to this. That guy'd still be here while I'm going down the road mowing about 2 other properties while he's monkeying around here. But I got work to do, so just wanted to show you guys. Okay, and that's it for today because we're going to go watch a rocket get launched tonight. So we got to get to the beach. But the whole point I wanted you guys to get was that those little Gravely stand-ons that we have are very fast, and there's nobody going to keep up to me with one of those walk behinds. I don't care who they are. You would have to run behind it. I know guys say, oh, put a sulky seat on it, this, that, and the other. Get one of these and you'll never go back to it. That's my thought on it. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head out so we can watch the rocket thing. But hopefully you guys had fun watching this today. I know a lot of people wanted to see us in action and see what we do for a living here. So this is what we do. We took the A-team out today, and it was good. Ron's been awesome today as usual. Ron, who is your favorite boss in the world?
George Packard.
Thank you, Ron. Ron will be with me forever. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys later on.
Good night.